Alright, so I know we already have a comic book Hella, but I was really looking forward to her just being in a movie. And now that we get an action figure of her, is amazing. Not to mention the fact that we get two heads. So when this thing goes on sale or I see it cheap on Amazon or something, I'm definitely going to pick up another one. Because to come with two amazing heads like this, to shove one in a drawer forever, is a total waste of some good head. And I don't want to do that. So she's a one-off sculpt. She looks amazing. Let's check her out.
So are you ready? Are you ready for this? Are you ready to make a change? Are you ready for this? Are you ready for what's coming? Better brace.
Alright, so here she is standing just a little under 7 inches tall, and I pulled out the comic book version for a comparison. For one, on these movie figures, they are not afraid to spend a little bit of money on these molds. Like, because if you look at the comic book version, she's basically just a repaint with a few added on parts. Like, all those lines are painted on, and then the movie one, all of those things are sculpted on. So they do a really good job on a toy that they're probably never going to use again. And she comes with two heads, so I was figuring if I get another one, which I will, I could display her without the cape and the other head, and that would be a nice option. Okay, here she is up close. First off, this head sculpt is really cool with all these horns. The horns come out of the back of the head, so you might want to crazy glue those in there. And I got a lot of issues with this thing. For one, mine is, I mean, yours might not be, but mine is painted like shit. Like, it's rubbing off. And I did actually see another one of these things in the store, and I passed on it because the paint was so unbelievably bad. It kind of seems like this line has definitely had its issues. On the cape, it's got like these weird straps. They don't really go over very well, and at least on mine, the cape is like barely on there. Like, it wants to fall off. So I'll probably glue this one on, and then if I get another one, I'll just display her without the cape. She comes with this sword. That thing's actually really cool. The thing is with Hella, like, she makes weapons just appear out of thin air. So like when she uses this, she just like makes it appear, and she's instantly holding this in her hand. Like, so she can spin off daggers like in like a hurricane. Like, it just an unlimited supply of weapons can come off of her. So all this detail is all sculpted on. I think they did a really good job there. For the most part, the paint is pretty cool. It's just the shoulders that are messed up. The face on it, it's not perfect. It's got a few little issues. Let me pull out the other head for a comparison. Like, I think they did a pretty good job on this one too. The plastic is a little shiny, but I'm going to let them slide on that one just because I was so excited to get this toy. Like, I thought that the movie was going to let us down on this Hella, and then when I saw this, I was like, all right, they're killing it. Like, they're doing really good. Let me take the cape off because it doesn't really stay on that good anyway. So there's a big giant hole in her back for the cape, and this is like where all the paint is like just not working out very well. So I'll probably return this maybe someday if I ever see one that's painted better. You know, I'm just not real happy with it. They put a really nice ass on her, so no complaints back there. That definitely looks pretty good. The articulation on this thing, nothing new. Marvel Legends, regular, basic. Head is on a ball. I'll go ahead and put that other head on there. This is what I'm talking about, how the horns fall off out of those holes. So you probably want to glue those on because they, at least on mine, they come out really easy. Here she is with the other head on there. I actually think she looks good with both of them. It's on a ball. You're only going to get so much because of the hair. The shoulders, basic. It looks like the paint's going to instantly start rubbing on that. There's no bicep swivel. She does have the single elbow, which I like that because then you got the swivel right down here. Same wrist that they've been doing forever. Ab crunch. That's cool. That's like my favorite one. Like, that looks a lot better than when they cut up the abs. Like, that just looks like a really cool joint. There's nothing at the waist, doesn't turn there. The thighs are a little gappy, but you know, I still think it looks pretty clean. It does have the cut here, which I'm never going to use because it separates that line. Double knee. I mean, sometimes I like the double knees, sometimes I don't, because you always see the big pins there. It'd just be cool to have an action figure where you don't see the pins. And then on the ankle, you know, just typical Marvel Legends. Pretty nice there. She doesn't stand very well. The legs actually seem pretty soft on her, but she is a cool toy. Like, not only do you need to pick her up, but you probably need to pick up 2 of them. There's my Hela collection. Thanks for watching.